Hollyland just dropped their new wireless microphone, the Lark M2S. So let's see if it's better than the Dji Mic Mini that dropped earlier in December. And one of them is the clear winner, and it's not even close. Disclaimer, both of these microphones were sent to me by their respective brands, and nobody is paying me to make this video. If you want to check out a more detailed video on these microphones, I'll have both of those linked in the description down below. The Mic Mini's charging case is a little bit bigger than the M2S's, and I think that's a win because you can fit so much more in the DJI's case, like a TRS cable, both smartphone adapters for the receivers, and you'll be able to have the windscreens on the mic. The Hollyland's case can't fit the cables, only has the adapter for the USB-C, and can't fit the windscreens. The Mic Minis have a little over 10 hours of use and up to 48 hours with the charging case, whereas the Hollyland mics only have up to 8 hours of use and only 24 hours with the charging case. The M2S has used this new style of mounting to your clothes, kind of like a paper clip, and the Mic Mini uses a regular magnet style. I personally like the magnets, you have more options for mounting, and plus the Mic Mini does have a little clip on it, so you have the best of both worlds. The M2S's are just a little bit smaller than the Mic Minis, but not by much. Now when wearing them is when you'll see a big size difference, because the mic on the M2S is the small part of the clip, so it does look better. The overall feel of the microphones, the Mic Mini wins. The case and the parts of the Mic Mini just feel more premium, and the M2S just kind of feels cheap. Both microphones don't have internal recording, which is understandable because both of these microphones are supposed to be budget. But the Mic Mini does have a backup track, and that can save you if your audio gets corrupted. The M2S only has 3 gain settings, and that's just too low for my liking. There's been a few times where setting 2 was just too low, and setting 3 was just too high. It would have been nice to have, a couple more settings. And the Mic Mini has 5 gain settings and gain limiting, so if you get a little too loud, your audio will be brought back down so you don't clip. So right now, we're outside, obviously, and we're listening to the DJI Mic Mini with noise cancellation off. It's a little windy here and there, so hopefully the audio sounds pretty good. And right now, we're going to turn noise cancellation on and see if there's a difference. Okay, so noise cancellation should be on and the wind should be less noticeable. What do you guys think of the audio? And to simulate loud background noise, we're going to be using my drone and we're going to fly about 10 feet away and see how loud it is on the microphone. So right now I'm using the DJI Mic Mini with no noise cancellation and a drone about maybe 9-10 feet away. You can kind of just see it in the camera over there. So we're going to turn on noise cancellation and see if there's a difference. Okay, so noise cancellation is on the DJI, and the drone is still the same distance away, and it should almost cut it completely out, but you can still kind of just hear it, which, in my opinion, is pretty decent, not bad. So now we're outside testing the Hollyland Lark M2S in somewhat windy conditions. The wind does kind of pick up here and there. So this is what the audio sounds like in somewhat windy conditions with the noise cancellation off. And this is what the M2S sounds like with the noise cancellation on and the wind kind of picking up. So this is the Lark M2S with noise cancellation on, and my drone about 9 to 10 feet away. You can kind of just see it in the camera over there. And I think the M2S does a little better job than the Mic Mini with the noise cancellation. You can kind of barely hear the drone itself, but you will get a little bit more voice distortion. And this is noise cancellation off. You should be able to hear the drone pretty clearly. Overall, I'm surprised with the noise cancellation on the M2S as being a little bit better than the Mic Mini, but you will get a little bit more voice distortion with the M2S's, but not too bad. Even though the noise cancellation and the price being better than the Mic Minis, I think the better purchase for you to pick up is the Mic Minis. The extra features of the Mic Mini I think are well worth the extra cost. Anyways, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me out a lot. And if you guys want to check out the Mic Mini or the M2S or any other products I've checked out or use, everything will be linked in the description down below.